episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're dealing with something I actually kind of forgot they were doing. Like, I heard about it a couple of years ago, and then that's all I heard about it.
Yeah, they...
And now, of course, we're talking about is the new Lost in Space series.
Yes, the bringing to Netflix. Yeah.
Series, right?
Yeah, it's a series that they're bringing to Netflix.
Now, for those who don't know, Lost in Space is based off a very popular show from the mid '60s. It lasted about like 4 to 5 seasons, and the premise was if you ever seen Swiss Family Robinson.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
You know, they get marooned on an island. They have to survive. They build their own like cool tree house and stuff for that treehouse master.
Here, it's more of a futuristic version of that.
Well, think that, but in space, and you get the echoes and stuff.
Well, that's
like
what I
that.
said. It's more like it's set in a distant future where it's more they're stuck on. They're more marooned on a planet, pretty much.
No, they're marooned in space. It's not like they're marooned on a specific planet. That's what the next part I was going to get to was they're marooned in the universe. Think Swiss Family Robinson meets.
Yeah, but they land on a planet though. I'm not saying a specific planet, but just a random planet, pretty much in space.
I know that. I was going to get to that part where.
Yes.
I was going to say Swiss Family Robinson meets Star Trek, where like every episode they deal with a new thing or a new planet they go to, pretty much. Because what happens is they're looking to the space to future colonize more planets out there for humanity. Something goes awry, and they get essentially Star Trek Voyager style get thrown into the middle of nowhere parts of the universe. And their goal is not only finding new planets to colonize, but as well as trying to get back home as well. So, like, Star Trek Voyager did it. The very hilarious, amazing Red Dwarf has done this. And so it's them trying to do it again. I actually don't know who stars who made the film, but from what I've heard, I'm getting some Abrams vibe from it.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, that's what a lot of people.
Yeah,
are
I'll
saying.
definitely look that up after this. But let's check it out.
This is live range for the Lost in Space date announcement
Trailer.
Well, date announcement. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything about trailer, but date announcement.
To be honest, I read it was a date announcement, and then I went to the article.
Humankind evolves.
There he is.
It's how we survive. Through ice ages, plagues, wars, disasters from above.
I think that looks familiar.
We adapt our skills, our languages, our very bodies in order to live. Earth is our home, but only so long as it keeps us safe.
You're leaving Alpha Centauri. Yeah, that's pretty much
Jupiter
This
2.
world can no
That's what
longer
their
serve
ship's
that
called.
purpose. Another planet, another colony, another chance.
Jupiter 2. Will Robinson.
Oh, music. I like the music.
The rest of human history begins now.
Oh, the original music.
Will Robinson.
April 13th.
Damn.
Okay, now let me look who's for, because I get interesting vibes I get from it.
It's interesting vibe they get for it. I like that. I was waiting for the Danger Will Robinson part, and I like how they added that just near the end where it's like Danger Will Robinson.
Yeah, man, I think it's for survival in outer space. I'm trying to recognize. She looks familiar, the one who plays the mother. Yeah, it looks like they adopted like their daughter in this one.
She's more of a they adopted her pretty much.
They got images.
But it seems interesting. And like I said, you do have a little bit of that Abrams vibe to it in this.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Cast and crew. Let me see who works on this.
See who produced it at least.
Produced it. I'm not recognizing names. Wait. Let me see. I'll look at one of their names. Let's see. Well, they've worked on sci-fi stuff before.
So, I mean...
Oh, cool. It is from one of the producers of No Ordinary Family and Prison Break.
Cool. So, I mean... It's
I really enjoyed No Ordinary Family.
They really do want to just try to... They do really are trying to make sure they, stick to what made the series phenomenal, back in the day and stuff like that. And you're getting that vibe here. It's like, again, you have the Abrams vibe to it, but at the same time, it's still looks visually looks awesome.
It's coming from producers who've worked on stuff like Gods of Egypt, the Power Rangers movie from last year.
So they got a lot of
Falling Skies as well.
So they have a lot of in a way, a lot of great minds working.
They have a good set of veteran
sci-fi type of
people who've worked on sci-fi before.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they want to make sure they want to get so many people on this, but they want to make sure they stick to what not only what new things they want to add to it, but what they also want to add to want to add to it, but also still make it original.
One of the writers is one of the original writers for Lost in Space, the original.
That's it. Even better. It's like they want to make sure they're still modernizing it in a way, making it our own thing, but also making it to where it's like they stick to the original.
So I guess the biggest positive we can say from this is it's not just random people working on it.
And they got a lot of great people working on it.
Not only do they have the original writer working on this show, the original writer, not even of the crappy late 90s movie, which I thought was alright.
It was alright movie.
They got the original guy, one of the original writers, to help with this, along with veteran sci-fi writers and producers from Falling Skies, Gods of Egypt, Power Rangers, different science fiction.
No
Ordinary Family, too. And I love No Ordinary Family, too. So that's somebody good to deal with a family, pretty much a sci-fi family.
It's like they want to get every aspect in there for someone's point of view, whether it's a family aspect to pretty much the sci-fi aspect of it, any type of angle. And I'm hoping that this does well, pretty much. I really do.
Yeah.
It was a series in its time that was ahead of its time, and that's what they have to focus on here, is that to make it to where it is still ahead of its time, but still has that family atmosphere, pretty much, of the drama and dealing with what's going on around them.
Yeah.
So I really can't wait to see this series. I can't wait to see the first official trailer, full-on trailer for this series, but can't wait. It comes out in a couple months.
Well, I wouldn't say I can't wait. I want to see more.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. We already said before, 90s Lost in Space wasn't very good.
Film in the 90s.
And the original, from what I remember for most part, I've seen a couple episodes, was very campy for,
what it was, again, just like how Star Trek was back in the time, pretty much, where it was ahead of its time.
I mean, Star Trek Discovery vibes. That's what I was going with. I'm getting Star Trek Discovery vibes.
It's like the original Star Trek, where it felt campy, but it broadened everyone's horizons on what could be, what possibly could be in the future.
And I know there's other recurring characters, I believe the one dude, the shady motherfucker that joins them.
Yeah, the one who sneaks on the ship, pretty much.
Yeah, the shady dude joins them. Probably, and the robot too. Though I think they're gonna change it up with the robot.
They may change it up, but they're still probably gonna still keep the aspect of what the robot was. That's why I like at the end where they change up his voice, because they didn't keep it about the same, but they change it up where it's like Danger Will Robinson. Much more deeper instead of Danger Will Robinson.
I'm interested to see what else this has to offer. To be honest,
exactly. And if they're gonna bring up certain Easter eggs from the original or something like that.
Oh, they obviously will.
They probably most likely will.
So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like just a little bit more to anybody else when it comes to sci-fi television shows, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're also mobile, hit that bell icon.
Just let us know what you guys thought of our reaction to this date announcement for Lost in Space. If you're, if you grew up, if you love the series, even if you love the original series, still, if you enjoyed it, you're gonna probably most likely enjoy this, or even the film. I mean, if you enjoyed it, good for you. It's like I said, for us, we thought it was an alright film. But even if you love the series, it's something that you still love and you can't wait for the series, let us know in the comments below. Put down what you thought of our reaction. But most of all, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Robinson-filled episode of SRB.
See you
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.